Hey guys, I'm Mike Gamer back here for that video. Guys, you see my main channel, you already know I talked about the best abilities in MUT 21, and today it has updated officially, and now we have 15 ability point slots. We also have a lot of abilities that updated. Now, I still stand behind my main channel video where I say these are the best abilities I personally rock. I talk about every single player and which position and which abilities I would rock personally. I still stand behind that because I still believe those are the best abilities. But let's talk about some things. So first off, one step ahead now, as I said before, is 15 ability points each here. But one step ahead now is going to go ahead and be a total of 6 ability points across the board. And I know this is something that a lot of people are going to be upset about because, again, it is very, very expensive now to get one step ahead on you guys. And this is kind of how I'm looking at it when it comes to one step ahead. How I'm looking at it is I'm not getting one step ahead across the board on all my players. How I'm going to do it from now on, because of 6 ability points, because EA did go ahead and make it a lot of ability points, what you could do here, and because you get 15 ability points now, is I recommend going ahead, instead of now you can have it on for your cornerbacks, I recommend having it on 2 of your cornerbacks. I recommend having it on your 2 starting cornerbacks, your 2 most dominant cornerbacks, taking it off the rest of your cornerbacks, and then putting Acrobat or a mix of inside short route KO on the rest of your cornerbacks. Now, EA went ahead and also increased mid-range or mid-zone KO and deep zone KO. Let me make sure. Deep route KO and medium route KO. So, short route KO has not been increased. So that's something really, really good, because that means you don't have to worry about short route KO being increased. You don't worry about that going ahead and being that much ability points. Like, for example, on Mr. Danzier here, how much is it? Short route KO. Medium route KO is now a 2, and then 3 for deep route KO, but short route KO is only 1 ability point still. So they did not increase this one. They increased the other 2, but they did not increase this one. And I think this one's a big fat W, because again, this lets you be able to actually solve really good coverage ability on your cornerbacks, even though you don't have, like I said, one step ahead on all of them. So you have 2 on 2 of them, you have 1 step ahead. Then I recommend going ahead and maybe putting short route KO on your 3rd cornerback right here. And then what we could do is, you have 2 more ability points left, put Acrobat on both of your safeties. Depending on who the safety is, I looked, I don't think they increased Acrobat. Oh, they did actually. They increased Acrobat plus 1 ability point across all archetypes. Ooh, okay, so that means that every single position will have at least 2, if not 3 ability points for Acrobat. So they definitely have increased that. That actually does kind of suck. But what that means is that, again, like I said, short route KO, a mixture of short route KO and a little bit of Acrobat is going to go a long way for you. And it might be the move then just to go with 1 when it comes to 1 step ahead. It's just 1 cornerback 1 step ahead. Maybe mix a little bit of maybe mid route KO / Acrobat on these cornerbacks and safeties, because it's definitely going to be a little bit different with the fact of how they did it now. But you also do get 15 ability points, and that is something that's actually very interesting. Like I said, guys, you do go ahead and get a little bit more extra ability points, which helps you out a lot, as you guys can see. So if I wanted to, like, for example, right here, I could go ahead and have both of my cornerbacks having this ability, and then I have 3 ability points left. But with, again, Acrobat being increased, that's definitely going to take away a little bit, because that's 2 ability points. If I put it on, Cameron Dantzler, right, it's going to be 2 ability points, but that might still be the move. What I recommend doing in this, how I would do it, honestly, is I'd have it on both of my outside cornerbacks, and then I'd probably mix in a little bit of, like, maybe Edge Elite. I think it's called Edge Elite, if I am correctly. Edge Threat Elite, you could do that. You could also go ahead and put in just Reach Elite. Reach Elite, like I said before, is 1 ability point, and it is really freaking good, man. It's really freaking good. So far, I've had a lot of really good results with this one. And again, it's only 1 ability point, so it's not that much. Reach Edge Threat Elite is great, but it's just really expensive, and that is the main issue I have with that one. I do have it on, Montez Sweat for this account, but again, something that I definitely recommend going ahead and checking out. All right, so let's talk about offense. On offense, today we actually have all quarterback playmaker is now 10 ability points for improviser. So just like the quarterback I have, Aaron Rodgers, he's going to get 10 ability points for quarterback playmaker. I've talked about this before. I don't use quarterback playmaker personally. I don't think it's a really good ability. In all honesty, it's okay. It's decent. But at the end of the day, it just costs way too much anyway. Playmaker for halfback, wide receiver, tight ends are now 6 ability points across the board. Route Tech is +1. So I talked about this in my video on my main channel, how Route Tech is a really good ability. But again, that just means that you're going to have to go ahead and get +1. You're going to have to cost a little bit more. But again, you get 3 more ability slots. So that is very nice. Other than that, on offense, there's nothing really big difference or big increase. Special teams also got a +1 ability increase, which is kind of weird but kind of cool at the same time. So now they have actually 3 ability points, which I don't mean have any guys here with abilities on my guys, but again, if you deal on your kickers, then bam, as you guys know, you're able to get +1. So that's actually pretty decent. Guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. Are you still rocking the same concept you were rocking before with 1 step ahead? Honestly, I still am with the belief you got to have it on one guy. You got to have it at least on one player just in case. You just have that out there, and then, mix a little bit acrobat in there, maybe mix a little bit other abilities. But I definitely still believe you got to have it on at least one player. Even with it being 6, like literally double what it used to be, I still believe you got to go with at least one player. You guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.